The basic principle of pushping is this. What kind of serve does your opponent use? How do you push it? That's absolutely critical. The most important part of table tennis is actually receiving the ball. If your receive is off, you're in trouble. I think pushing is a very practical skill. So today I'm going to talk with you about it. You're right, most people don't push topspin well. Today I'll teach you how to push heavy versus light spin, how to push side spin, and also how to push hook serves. I'm guessing most of you struggle with pushing balls above the table. Balls below the table you're probably fine. Most of you look decent on low balls. The real problem is high balls. And controlling the placement, right? Today, I'm going to teach you every type of push. You serve first. Alright, let me teach you how to push. First, I'll show you one thing. The basic push. First, the backhand push the racket angle. Don't make it too vertical. Don't push with a vertical racket face. We want a slightly tilted racket angle. See that? A diagonal angle. And it can't be too flat. Right, definitely not too flat. You can try this with your racket. Hold it in your hand and feel it, slightly diagonal. As long as the opponent's serve isn't extremely spin or extremely no spin. With that diagonal angle, you need to move forward. Don't use your wrist to push, same principle. Use your forearm. Watch the forearm. Forearm moves forward, that's exactly the same. Down and forward, don't go sideways. For basic push, no sideways motion, forward and down. And also don't do the motion too fast. This is key, don't rush it, make it gradual. Soft power, that's really what pushing is. It's not about pushing sideways. Look at how Ovcharov pushed. He pushed with a vertical racket, right? Ovcharov pushed like this. Sometimes he also goes forward like this, right? Or pushed like this. Yeah, send another one, forward and down. If your racket angle is too flat, the ball will slip off easily, watch. Whether it's spin or not, if it's spin it, look it slides. See, a spinny ball slips easily. Too flat. Now send a no spin ball. The ball will pop up. If it's too flat, the ball pops up. Even if you go down, if the angle is flat, it still pops up. So when you push, you need to have a slight angle. With a slight angle, the ball doesn't slip, and you can hold the ball longer. Better contact, so I can think of it as making the contact area bigger. If it's too small, you'll just hit it thin. Even if you add more spin, it might be thinner. Yeah, but the ball will be spinning, but your stability won't be there. If you don't have a solid foundation, or you're facing some unusual balls, for normal pushing, we still need a slightly vertical angle. Push with a more vertical racket. Look, let me tell you all, it's rare for us to teach backhand pushping. But today, Fang is making backhand pushping a special focus for everyone. Our forearm, you don't need to move your upper arm, just your forearm. Forward, forward and down, that's it. Yeah, for those with some basic skills, early on, get that neutral feeling, yeah. First, make your push stable, as long as you. A lot of you, your foundation is okay, as long as you don't misread the serve. I believe that's already a success. Yeah, then you can think about the arc and placement. Same for penhold. Penhold is the same, you also need a diagonal angle. The principle is the same. You can't say, I'm using penhold, so I have to push like this. No, that would also slip and pop up, right? Whether you push like this or like this, it's all about pushing forward and down. Keep it slightly vertical, just a little tilt. I think this is really good teaching, because most people don't understand racket angles. I think everyone, if you're staying in the live stream, get a notebook, or just think it through, write down these key points. Alright, how many of you got that? Today in the live stream, we're doing backhand push. How to practice it I've shown you. Very practical. This is extremely practical. First, what I just taught you is the basic motion. Now I'll teach you how to push heavy spin. This is what everyone fears most. What if I keep pushing to the net? How do you counter backspin with backspin? He pushes, you push back. Yeah, what? How to push against heavy spin? Alright, how to handle spin, same for Shakehand and Penhold. I'll go first, serve with a bit of body, let's go. First, let me show you a wrong example, okay. Send another one. Even though I'm wrong, I'm 10 points wrong, but the risk is high. Wrong, but I still made it, come on. Lucky. Do you know where I went wrong? Do you know, from practice? It's not about making you wrong. Where did I go wrong? For me, muscle memory, the ball touches the racket and flies out. Some people can't answer after watching. Can't answer, that's normal. Let me explain. First, when the opponent serves a heavy spin ball, you cannot use a lot of force to push. You can add your own spin. Don't try to force it. If his ball is very spinny and you try to add more spin, the ball will fly out of control. Here, you try send a heavy backspin. Hot fly right off. If you just push forward, it flies. Because the rubber has friction, as soon as you touch it, it kicks. At times like this, here's what I suggest. How do you practice? Slow it down a little. You serve a spinny ball. I'm going to lift it. I recommend practicing this ball like this. Push it a little thicker. Let the ball come to you. First, just make sure it doesn't go into the net. Lift it a bit higher. See, no slip. Too flat and it slips. That feeling lifting up, look at the feeling of lifting. Nice, it doesn't go down at all. See, and at this moment, don't push so it makes a pure rubber sound. You need some control. You need that landing on the racket feeling. Just bouncing on the blade. Use his power, that feeling. Look, send it over. Not like that. Do you understand? If you do, send another one. I'll tell you what it feels like, heavy spin. First, lift the ball over. Look at this, many of you face this. The players around you have really annoying serves. Some with a lot of body, really heavy spin. This is exactly it. You don't receive it well, right? So how do you handle it? High, short, just lift it. You must step in, don't slip. Come on, another one. See, you face this again. Let the ball slow down a bit. This ball goes over without spin, right? Because when the ball is spinning, you can't add spin. You can't reverse the spin, you can only put pace on it. You can't add your own rotation. That's exactly right. Yes, exactly. Now you serve a spinning one, add rotation. Look how spinny he serves. I have to say, my own spin and my ball control have to be above his spin level. Yes, then you can add spin. Otherwise, you can't. Don't you often get serves like this in matches? I don't know if you can see the motion I'm talking about. Then I lift and it grazes the net. Can you see it? This happens all the time in matches. Subconsciously, even professional players do this. Everyone is professional. As long as you understand it correctly, it's not like I'm saying it's over there. We're not pros right now, I meant over there. I said that's not professional, right? Come on, watch me, I'll push another one. A very spinny ball, normal push, look. See how sometimes they touch the racket and feel it spinning too much. They have a subconscious reaction, lift up a little. That's what Yingsha often does. Some say Zhendong does it too. Yeah, exactly when they're controlling the ball. If they feel it's spinning more than expected, they have a little lift at the end. Yes, a slight little lift. A secondary adjustment. Forehand or backhand, make it thicker. Thicker contact. And penhold, same for penhold. Let me try one. Don't let the ball move too fast. Keep it on the racket, that sinking feeling. Just landing right on the racket.